This video will briefly describe the policies, procedures, and safety protocols for 24/7 access at Logan Fitness. During normal business hours, Logan Fitness will be open to the public and a staff member will also be present within the facility. This includes weekdays from 5:30 a.m. to 8:30 p.m., Saturdays from 5:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Sundays from noon to 6. During non-business hours, Logan Fitness will be locked from the exterior, and those who have opted into a 24/7 membership will have the ability to enter the facility via scan. No Logan Fitness staff will be present during these times. To enter the facility during non-business hours, you may utilize the west door, which faces the Huck's gas station, or the south door, which faces Route 13. Both of these doors will be available for entrance via member scan. The barcode readers are actually mounted inside the windows, but are facing outward and can be scanned from the outside. The location of these scanners is marked with red and yellow reflective tape. To scan, use your Logan Fitness mobile app or your scan card, and hold your barcode in front of the scanner window. There should be 3 indications that your barcode was scanned. Number 1, you will see the scanner show a brief green light. Number 2, you may faintly be able to hear the scanner beep through the window. Number 3, and most importantly, if your scan was successful, you will hear the door unlock. The door will remain unlocked for 6 total seconds. It will not automatically open upon your scan. Within the 6-second window, you may either physically open the door yourself, or you may push the handicap button to enable the automatic door opener. Please be aware that the system will not allow the same barcode to be scanned more than once within a 60-second window. If for some reason you do not enter the doors before they relock, you will need to wait 60 seconds before the door will allow you to successfully rescan and unlock. Once you enter the facility, you do not need to scan in again at the check-in desk. Your scan at the exterior door essentially takes place of the scan that you would traditionally complete at the desk during open business hours. If you scan your barcode but the door does not open, there are several possibilities for the error. Number 1, it is possible that your account is not set up with 24/7 access. If you do not opt into this access, you will not be able to scan in during non-business hours. You will need to contact Logan Fitness staff during the next available business hours to have your account opted into the 24/7 access. Number 2, it is possible that your membership has expired. You can check this online on your member account. You can even renew your membership online on your member account, which would give you instantaneous ability to scan in. Number 3, it is possible that your membership waiver has expired or has not been signed. Every member who utilizes this facility must have a signed liability waiver on file. Some waivers expire after 1 year and some expire after 5 years, depending on when you signed it. If the system detects that you do not have an active waiver on file, it will deny your check-in and the door will not unlock. This is also something that you can fix on your online member profile and that you could instantaneously address in order to gain facility access. A troubleshooting document with step-by-step instructions for all of these scenarios is posted adjacent to the scanner. If you are having issues scanning in, follow the steps on this document. If you are having issues logging into your app, instructions for this are included on the troubleshooting guide as well. It is highly encouraged that all members obtain a physical scan card to serve as a backup in case you encounter issues with your Logan Fitness app during non-business hours. Lastly, it is always possible that our door hardware or computer software is experiencing some sort of malfunction. If this is the case, try the alternative door. This is the reason why we have 2 available entrances for 24/7 access. If you ever notice any issues or experience any problems, it would be extremely helpful if you notify us via email at loganfitness@jlc.edu. During our next business hours, we will attempt to resolve the issue as soon as possible. The only accessible areas during non-business hours will be the main fitness center, the free weight room, and the downstairs restrooms. All other areas within the facility will be closed. This includes the aquatic center, locker rooms, sauna, classrooms, and upstairs. Let's briefly review some of the policies for facility use during non-business hours. First and foremost, absolutely no guests are allowed to enter the facility during non-staffed hours. The security footage and check-in logs will be monitored frequently during non-business hours. Anyone found to be sneaking in an unauthorized guest will lose membership privileges to the facility. When entering with another person who also has an active 24/7 membership, please be sure that both individuals scan their own separate barcodes before entering. Members are responsible for using equipment properly and safely. Any malfunctioning equipment should be reported to Logan Fitness at jlc.edu or by leaving a note in the comment box that is located on the east counter near the water fountains. Members are expected to clean up after themselves and maintain cleanliness in the facility. Do not leave out weights or other equipment. Members are not allowed to stay overnight in the fitness center. Access is strictly for the purpose of exercise during designated hours. All of our other standard fitness center policies apply during non-business hours. Lastly, here are a few safety protocols that you should be aware of. Though Logan Fitness staff will not be present during non-business hours, there will still be a frequent presence from campus police. Johnny Logan campus police staff are already present 24/7 and will be conducting regular walkthroughs in the facility. When they are not conducting walkthroughs, they will often be monitoring the security cameras in real time. In the case of an emergency, call 911. This will immediately notify both the local authorities as well as Johnny Logan College campus police. In the case of suspicious activity or any other non-emergencies, contact Johnny Logan campus police. The phone number is available on the website and is posted on multiple bulletin boards within our facility. In the case of tornadoes or severe weather, the safe shelter areas within the facility during non-business hours would be in the restrooms. Remember, all members choosing to utilize Logan Fitness during non-business hours are exercising at their own risk. This concludes the 24/7 Access video. Thank you for using Logan Fitness.